When I go to sleep, I dream about paintings. And I love that. It's affirming. It gives me hope and ideas. And I have a little sketchbook next to my bed that if I think about something that's really great and I get up in the middle of the night, I would scribble it. Just the idea. Everything I've written down or ever dreamt of, somehow I've done. I've had a lot of solitary time. Working alone is the reason I'm here. I was able to spend a long time by myself without any shows or prospects, but I continued working. Growing up with 10 kids, as young as 13, I felt like one day I would love to live in the middle of nowhere by myself and have this quiet life because I was so overwhelmed, big family, cousins and siblings and I always had this dream of living in the country. And then nothing. Silence and the wind in my own thoughts. Growing up, I've always been that dreamer. That's just been something that has kept me going. That's why I love fantasy. I love trees and animals, and I enjoy even watching migrating birds. Hear them coming and I run outside. Everything is a self-portrait. Everything in here is a self-portrait. Somehow a map or a journey through my brain translated into the work. Painting like this, which is completely literally a self-portrait, versus something that's geometric, which are little pieces of self-portraits. Now I'm embracing it, but I also fear it. For me, I have no story to tell other than my own, and these are my stories. But I also want to push myself out of it, transcend my culture, transcend my personal story, go beyond this person, beyond what I can explain. Who doesn't want everything? I want the work to be universal, and I also feel that my desires are universal. Everybody wants what I want. Everyone wants to be loved, everyone wants to be happy, everyone wants to live in a safe planet and feel like they have a future, and that's the goal. To bring sweetness to the world through painting. Darling, sweetie, sweetie, darling. Darling, sweetie, sweetie, darling.